I thought today we would do a quick reballing video on SMC. I have a couple out, but I just wanted to do it just in its own video from start to finish. So, let's see. This is an 820 3437 SMC. Why are we reballing the SMC on this one? Well, can't see it now because I kind of cleaned it, but there was liquid damage all underneath of it. So, what have we already done to this board? There's a little disaster here. A little disaster here. And, well, as I mentioned, big smear right next to the SMC. So, firstly, what are we going to do? We're going to rotate the camera and try to lock it down real quick. First thing we're going to do, something that kind of fits. Do you fit? Oh. Do you fit? Not really. Right there it is. Alright. 2.5 millimeter. 2.5 millimeter. Should be square. Square. Okay. Perfect. So first off, what are we going to do? We're going to take a note of where pin 1 is. There, I just drew where pin 1 is on the board. So let's go ahead to the big desk and get to work. Firstly, with removing the SMC. Oh, do not calibrate. Oh. 200 degrees. I don't know where my favorite tweezers are right now. Should actually find them. I'll use these. Okay. So we have our big nozzle on right now. We're going to grab some flux. Get that chip nice and fluxy. Pop up to 400, 120. Can you take it? No. Where's my tweezers? I do not see anywhere the tweezers that I want to use for this. Frustrating. We'll make this work. There we go. Okay, so I'm hoping that we can get away with just reballing the SMC, but I have a feeling our SMC might be a little toasty. So, you guys can see that gunk right there on the pins? There we go. This gunk right here? That's what liquid does when it's under the SMC. Let's clean and see. Let's clean and see. Okay. First, I am going to give this a scrubby dub, because I want all that dirt out of there. Sweet. Much better. Much better. Okay. Now, it is actually still quite hot. Huh. Time to get a new needle. Stick some of this on that side. Only lasts for 3 tubes. Okay. The temp are we at? 650. That is fine. Think I need my theme extractor a little bit closer. There we go. Scissors. The fibers of a microfiber cloth can catch and rip components off, so do be careful if you use one like I am right now. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. This not looking very good. Let's make sure that these lines actually go where they're supposed to go. Oh, go to here. Okay, this was going to be a quick SMC reballing. No, negative, so. That's good. Nah. So we need to do a quick jumper here also. Grab your favorite, whatever. I'm just gonna follow up like at least 3 more times in this video, I'm sure of it. Slides. Oh, I know what you're beeping at. Pause, fails, turn it off and on again. Okay. You said it's 750, really? See, I didn't prepare for this. Where is my little fiber wire? There we go. 750 is a little high for this. I don't generally like to run my micro tip at 750. Okay. That is how it should be. Let us clean with the toothbrush I don't have here either. Okay, there it is. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. 750 is too high for this wire, and I kind of destroyed it. No, dude, not short. Really? Okay. So if you try to tune your 80 dB little vibrator wire at too high of a temperature, it will eat away the copper underneath of the enamel, thus making it very brittle. As you saw, I like bent it once and it pretty much broke. So get rid of that section, tune a little new section. There we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that. I didn't cut it. Okay. Where is that? There it is. Perfect. Continuity. So this is what we like to call a little detour in our programming. We are going to be good responsible peeps. Put a little conformal coating over it. I like to do this a silly way. Let's see if I can zoom out a lot. So I grab my conformal coating out of my tube. Come on, a little glob. I like to stick it somewhere where it doesn't really matter. Then I like to scoop it up carefully and make it matter. Then this one, you can just wipe it away. Good to go. All right. You know what I can do? I can put this right over there so it can excessively dry for the next 45 minutes. No, this is going to be quick. How far are we in? 14 minutes. Oof, this is supposed to be a 10-minute video. Okay, so when doing SMCs, I like to drop my temperature down. Right now I am at 450, no, 500, 559. That's because once I bubbled my SMC, and that's not good. I am going to need to get up and grab my curved tips because I use those for this job. That's weird. So you see how there's a couple that is not taking solder. I just like to touch the tip of my pencil tool. Ooh, this is where it was dirty. This SMC might need to be replaced. This pad doesn't really exist very much. So, we will see. I will see, you guys won't. This is just a quick how to reball SMC, brah. If I have to reball it again, stick a new one on it. Fine by me. Okay. Clean this SMC up. That one pad is a little interesting, but I don't see a reason why it will not take solder. Get some solder paste. Something I like to do, I like to dry out my paste. That is enough for like 5 SMCs. I can't zoom out very well, but I will do this. Okay, so this is my solder paste. You see how it's all shiny? That's flux. We don't want lots of flux in our solder paste. I don't. I like my solder paste a little thicker. There we go. Now it's getting to a nice thick. I kind of had to go crazy to get it to about how I like it. I say about because I actually want a little bit more. So we're going to clean off some of this flux. Or you can, have another one of these ready to do that with. Keep going. Okay. Piece of fiber. I'm happy with this. Got some over there, don't really care, it has some fiber stuck in it. So look for the arrow is pointing to the right. Now you notice how the stencil's dirty. Because I do. Okay. The stencil has 2 sides to it. It has this side, and it has this side. If you use this side and you're using paste, you're going to get stuff in the 0.3 M, millimeters, the 980 YFC. If you go on this side, you don't have to worry about getting anything in that. For the next use, and the next use, and the next use. So, I would like my bent tweezers. Where are my bent tweezers? I do not know. So, doesn't matter that much. We got this. 385 degrees by 40. How I like to reball. Do I have my normal tweezers? Got these tweezers. Let's get my other sturdier tweezers. There we go, sturdier tweezers. Pull the SMC down, stick that between my fingers, and squish. Okay, ready. I'm gonna go ahead and hold it right down there in the middle. You have all this extra stuff, don't blow it towards the middle, blow it away from the middle. And by stuff, I mean, solder paste on the edges. See how it's just like balling up and blowing away? Yeah, blow it away, not in. Okay, and that is one reballed SMC. Wait a second, squish a ball. Oh, that's still melty. Okay. Poke it out. Ouch, that's hot. Poke it out. Super hot. You are a liar. You don't belong there. Fell off the top. Let's go ahead and reflow this real quick. Okay, all those balls are right where they need to be. At this point, I like to take a moment and clean my SMC. I use a very fine, bristled toothbrush. And this is when you get to show off how nice your balls look to all your friends and all the groups. You're like, look how nice my SMC is. I think I'll do that right now. You ask for people to compliment you on your balls. It's good stuff. What other community do you get to do that in, huh? Really? Well, don't answer that. Flip it over for a nice black side. Oh yeah. Oh, I got some hair on it. Come here, you. There we go. You. And by hair I mean a fiber. Oh, there's another fiber, but I'll take it. Oh yeah. Where's that phone of mine? Beautiful. Okay. Now, next step is we're just going to go ahead and slap this right back on. You know, don't leave solder paste on your workstation. Like, I flipped that little black mat over and it still had some solder paste on the other side of it. If something touches, if that touches somewhere on your PCB, it's hard to see those little microscopic solder balls. You might be playing yourself in the future. So I got my little mark right there saying that's pin 1. Pin 1. Okay, pin 1. A little glob. Now, once again, I like to take a nice clean Q-tip. Test out your Q-tips, all the brands that you can, see which ones leave fiber and which ones don't. These are Q-tips for me that I've noticed do not leave fibers behind. Or if they do, it's not a lot and it's quite a bit of work to get it to leave the fibers. Go ahead and plop that down just about there. Oh, it didn't let go. Perfect. I'm kidding. I'm gonna use these a little wider. Oh, that was so perfect. So about there. Oh, too far. It's just like moving all around. We're gonna call that good. Make sure you go back up to 400 by 120-ish. You see this on the screen? Yes, we do. Let's see if it jumps into place or not. Depends on how well it's aligned right now. Oh, I think it just jumped. Nope, did not jump. It's moving a lot though. Try it out. It has not moved a row of balls yet. That I can tell you. There we go. Now it just sat down. We'll give it a bump and we're good to go. Not moved a row of... it did move a row of balls. Son of a bitch. That's not how you put down SMC. I'm a liar. Okay. Take 2. Beautiful. Notice I'm missing my little black pad because it is about 10 centimeters too far away. I will grab it for reballing though. Okay, spotter ball's off. Black pad, clean out the stencil. Stencil is nice and clean. Stencil is a line, kind of. Temperature sitting at 185, 40. This is just, you know, quick recap. How you do everything. Cutter paste. Okay. See if I can get this a little bit better for you guys too, you know. Line up your stencil just about like that. Grab your paste. Make sure you have enough paste. I said that was enough paste for days. I was wrong. That is not enough paste for even a moment. And reball. Being a little careful because I don't want all those balls around the border to blow into it. Get out. Hot mama. All those balls are in their place. So we already took a beautiful picture of this. That flux looks wonderfully clean. We're not worried about it. Another new clean Q-tip. A little bit more flux than that, I'd say. There we go. You know, I said let's mark pin 1. It's not super important because you have a big arrow underneath of it. You can only stick the chip on one way. You know, just don't stick it a row over. Okay, there. We can do this again. Out there. Put up. Is that a good slip up? Felt like you could slip up. Not. Oh yeah. Good. Noob. Back up to 400 by 120. Okay, now it's in position, we'll give it a little bump, and we're good to go, and it's actually the right alignment this time. How nice. Look at that. Look at those balls. Beautiful. Just what we want to see. So, that's how you do an SMC 2 times in 30 minutes. Okay, it's no fun not being able to see a final result, is it? I went over, I grabbed the parts to this one, and I noticed, ew, there's a little, something we need to still address on this side. Yeah, it's nothing big though, just a cap. Is that? I don't know what line that is off the top of my head, but let's go ahead and plug her in. We are taking 650 milliamps, span spinning. So this is 823,437. You know what that means? 3 times boot. 1000 number 1, this is number 2. And this is the time that it stays on. Yes. Perfect. You can hear the fan starts to go crazy. Great. So we have a working MacBook after all that. Yes, we like to see that. So, have a wonderful one. Whatever you're doing, keep on doing it. As long as it's a good thing. If it's a bad thing, probably not do that. I hope you learned something. And, well, hope you join us next time.